Hi guys, it's the Island Girl and I'm back with another reaction video for you today. And today I'm reacting to 10 most hated towns in England. Now this came in via suggestion. We're going to get right into this one. I'm getting this one from the Learning Canteen. The link will be in the description below. Please go over and show them some love. So if you're new here, come on in, right back, put a smile on your face and enjoy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. To all my regular schmegulars, day one, Sudipoos, come on in, right back with a smile on your face and enjoy. Guys, if you really enjoy this content, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and share. Let's get into this video. Here we go right about now.
Ten most hated towns in England. No matter how good a country is, every part of it can't be loved equally. In fact, some parts of it are bound to be hated. Even the most fanatic lover of a country will love some parts of it less than others.
That's true.
I have heard some people complaining about some towns in England, the home of the Queen, that some people are dying to live and work in. That prompts research into the 10 most hated towns in England. This ranking is based mainly on the comments and complaints of residents of England and visitors to those towns.
Okay.
But it's not limited to that, since some complaints can be completely baseless. We dig deeper in researching these 10 most hated towns in England. 10. Slough. Let's begin with Slough, a town in Berkshire, within the historic county of Buckinghamshire. This town is 20 miles west of central London and 19 miles northeast of Reading. You will find the town in the Thames Valley and within the London metropolis around the area at the intersection of the M4. In spite of its location, Slough, according to those visitors, is a town whose streets are littered with empty takeaway and full-off packets or empty beer cans. This assertion hasn't been contradicted by even just one resident. The quality of food in the town's restaurants appears kind of made for losers who are just about to eat as much unhealthy food as they can get away with. 9. Scunthorpe.
Okay, so Slough. So it's dirty, means it's littered with beer cans. He said a lot of garbage on the roadside, but it didn't look that way when he was showing it. Then he said the food is not that all that. It's just a place where there's not much to do. But it doesn't seem that way. It looks good, but what do I know? I'm the one that's eager to get there. But guys, let me know in the comment section if that's the case, because it didn't give me that feel.
It's not desirable to find Scunthorpe among the most hated towns in England. Unfortunately, we can't afford to take it out of our list because the facts obviously place it there. This industrial town in the unitary authority of North Lincolnshire should normally be the pride of Lincolnshire as its main administrative centre. But the town, with an estimated population of 82,334 in 2016, had many things going against it. Residents of the UK's largest steel processing centre, also known as the Industrial Garden Town, are frustrated by a lack of the liveliness and diversity in the town only known for work. However, the loudest grouse that lists Scunthorpe alongside the most hated towns in England is the indiscriminate censorship and blocking of websites for spurious reasons. 8.
Okay, there's not much to do there. It's an industrial area. You're blocking certain things. But there's a lot of people that live there. Over 82,000 people. So maybe I'm getting this all wrong. What is so bad about that? Do you not just, as an area, find things to put for some form of entertainment there, lobby for certain things, and it would be much better? I don't know. Let's move on to number 8.
Didcot. Let's next analyse Didcot, a railway town that is also a civil parish in the ceremonial county of Oxfordshire. Also in the historic county of Berkshire, Didcot is 15 miles south of Oxford and 10 miles east of Wantage. The town, noted for its railway heritage, is just 15 miles northwest of Reading, with its station opening as a junction on the Great Western Main Line back in 1844. This town of Didcot is probably the most aggressive in England. You're left to agree with one or contest that. But travelling through the station for which it's known today will put you in confrontation with touts and gangs who mean not exactly good for passerby. You'll see them jumping onto trains passing through. You surely would hate the town where anybody can just violently ask you to give up your seat on the train. 7.
Okay, I think I'm getting this. So it's aggressive. It's an aggressive town. And it has a lot of gangs in it. Aye. And there's no respect for others within. Okay, I hear you. But it looks so good though. But everywhere you go, you find stuff like this. You just get it under control. That's just how I see it.
Stevenage. Stevenage is a large town that should qualify for city status but hasn't been recognised as such because it has nothing good to make it lovable. It's a borough in Hertfordshire, 29 miles north of London. It is east of junctions 7 and 8 of the A1M. It is located between Letchworth Garden City and Welwyn Garden City to the north and south respectively.
How beautiful this
According
is.
to residents, greeting others with eye contact can be considered offensive in this town. That's why it's a town where you have to keep your head down when walking. Additionally, it's terribly depressing. 6. Chatham.
I don't mean to laugh, but you have to keep your head down. No eye contact when walking with others. It's a depressing town. It should have been considered as a city, but because it doesn't really have a lot of attraction and nothing much to it, it's still considered as a town. But look how beautiful this place is. Chatham.
Are you surprised that Chatham also is one of the hated towns? Located within the unitary authority of Medway in North Kent and South East England, Chatham is a town developed around Chatham Dockyard. Honestly, considering the military history and connectivity of the town that is also built around several army barracks, you won't be quick to consider Chatham as one of the 10 most hated towns in England. The 19th century forts have provided a defensive shield for the town's dockyard, and the core of Royal Engineers' presence is still felt there. Yet those who have lived long enough there have pains and regrets about their town on the basis of such factors like the competition from blue water. That enough has a far-reaching effect to overshadow every good thing about the town. 5.
Okay, here we go again with another town that looks amazing. The dock is just, but they're saying that I would really like to hear what people really hate about this place, because it doesn't seem, look how amazing the place looks. That's what I'm going off and up. Look how amazing it looks. It's clean. It's I might be wrong, but yeah.
Huddersfield. Well, not all of Huddersfield is hated. It's just that we can't readily figure out what it is to be loved about the town. We just have to agree with the residents who say only 70% of the historic county of Yorkshire in northern England is bad. The town, lying in the valley of the River Colne, is gaining more negative votes from the reviewers. They, not we, say that there's no other thing apart from pound shops and a few coffee shops in the town, adding that it's polluted and unclean. If you want to migrate to Huddersfield, those who hate it with passion say you have a minimum of 3 kids and at least one of them must be genetically almost unrelated to the other 2. According to them also, you must have a BMI greater than 30 and you must be ready to lose your wallet or cell phone any time. 4. Luton.
What an explanation to stay away from a town. It's polluted. You must have a minimum. You have a minimum of 3 kids, and one of them out of the 3 have a different father. This is like crazy. And then you must be willing to give up to be robbed. Now I can understand that part of it, and I can understand the polluted part of it. But the other part of it, that don't make no sense to me. Look.
Luton. For clarity's sake, we're not here referring to the entire borough of Luton in the ceremonial county of Bedfordshire. We're picking on the very town of Luton as one of the most hated towns in England. In this town in southeast England, if you venture out on a dark winter's night, you need special grace to return peacefully unhurt. If eyes can shoot from their socket, almost 1,000 arrows will be shot at you as eyes get glued to you. Some of them are muggers weighing you up in the shadow, while others may be prostitutes and yet others are crackheads. In short, people hate the town where their wives and daughters aren't so free to move any time of the day. 3.
Now I can see that. If your town is overrun by ladies of the night and I don't, you know how YouTube sensitive, but if the town is run by certain things and you're afraid that your daughters and wives are not safe out and about, then that would be something to hate about a town, because that's definitely not how you want to live, especially when you buy a house and settle down in a certain area. That's not acceptable. And then he said at night you can have a million and one arrow coming up your way because you'll be sizing up from afar. So you're pretty much not safe. Wow.
Corby.
Corby.
The third most hated town on our list is Corby, a town in Northamptonshire. This town, located 23 miles northeast of the county in central England, is the nightmare of the entire Northampton. Though it is served as a borough of Corby's administrative headquarters from 1974 to 2021, the town has been unsatisfactory to both residents and visitors. In this conurbation, it's like people kind of care less about the cleanliness of their vehicles as they go everywhere they please on their dirt bikes. 2. Dover.
So cleanliness is an issue with there are a lot of people on dirt bikes. Is that something to be? The cars are dirt. That's something to hate at all. There gotta be more to it. It has to be. Dover. I've heard about Dover. It's hated too.
Our search for the most hated towns in England brings us next to Dover,
Dover,
a town and major ferry port in Kent. The town in southeast England faces France across the Strait of Dover. At the narrowest part of the English Channel, it's 21 miles from Cap Gris-Nez in France, and it's lying southeast of Canterbury and east of Maidstone. This town, serving as the administrative centre of the Dover district, has been receiving knock after knock as the worst town in England. The residents are constantly being reminded that they're left behind. Analysts have scores of reasons to believe that this home of the Port of Dover may disappear off the face of the Kent coast. 1. Aylesbury.
So it's hated because the people are complaining that they've been left out. They're not being included in a lot of the stuff that is going on. Number 1.
At last, we have the winner. The most hated town in England is none other than Aylesbury. This is a historic town, an underdog in Buckinghamshire. Only a few things, if anything, are working for Aylesbury, and we have no gain mentioning that again. Everyone polled in a Facebook post voted this town as the most hated.
Why?
Some even urged others to join them in castigating the town with traffic jams at every corner and with nothing to compensate for your gaze that remains glued to boring sights. This list of the most hated towns in England is surely not of our own ranking. We've only shown you that what
Look how beautiful
the majority of those living there feel about their towns. Therefore, kindly let us know how you feel about this listing in the comment section.
Look how beautiful the last town is. And you're complaining about boring sights? I was in awe when I saw the castle a while ago. I'm like, oh my word, it is beautiful. And this is something that I always stress about. People tend to not appreciate where they are until they go outside of there, and then they realize, oh man, I've missed this. Or I can't believe I didn't appreciate where I was. You know what I mean, guys? Because a lot of people tend to not appreciate where they live. They take things for granted. But I'm the outsider coming in, and I'm awestruck with the beauty, with the architecture, with the atmosphere. That's how it is majority of the time, you know. Let me know in your comment section, because I've heard a lot about Dover. I heard Dover is a nice place, but it's number 2 on the list. Yeah. Do you guys agree with this pick? Or but he's saying this is not our doing. These are the people that live there that are complaining. I can understand some on the list that, you know, the wives and girls are not safe. I can understand the place that are overrun with gangs and you understand me? And I can understand people are saying, listen, we are left out. There's much more can happen to this town. We need some form of somebody to come in and help. And I can understand people about, okay, the bumper to bumper traffic, but these things can be fixed. See what I'm saying? It can be fixed. The pollution and all of that. These things can be fixed. Ooh, interesting video. It's your Island Girl and I'm running out of here. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If you wish to become a member to the channel, the link is in the description below and the join button is also on the channel. Check it out and you see what perks are offered. Not only that, guys, be good, be safe, love each other, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.